Welcome back, everybody. Guess what today is?
Baseball day!
That's right. We are leaving the circus. And we are going to meet with a few awesome YouTuber friends of ours. And we're going to watch a baseball game. But not just any baseball game. We're going to Yokohama Stadium. One of the most beautiful stadiums in all of Nippon Pro Baseball. And we're going to show you not only our experience, but we're going to show you some of the cool differences that Japan baseball has from American baseball. And we're going to have a great time as well. Let's go! Alright, so we are now in Yokohama, and one of the first things that people like to do before they go to a baseball game here in Japan is they like to stop at the konbinis and pick up food. Because one of the great things is in Japan at the baseball games, you can bring food and drinks inside the park. They do ask that you pour your beers into one of the provided cups that they give you, but we pick up some snacks just so we have some stuff to eat before we go in the stadium.
Tell me what to do. Show me how to feel. Under your control. Everything is real. So hit me.
This reminds me of going to a baseball game as a child. I got all my friends with me. We got a baseball. Our drinks are a little bit different now.
So hit me. So hit me.
One of the things that you'll notice differently about the games here is that all of the teams in Japan are sponsored by a corporation or big company. There is one team, the Hiroshima Carps, is owned by a family, but you'll notice all of their team names start with one of their sponsors.
These are the directions. Nobody needs to know. Whatever you say goes. I'm under your control.
Amazing! Today is a giveaway day, so how cool is that? Arigatou gozaimasu. Look at what we got!
Yay!
Alright, we all found our seats. We got Taiko, we got Paul, we got Drew, Coach-chan, and Eric.
Hey, what's going on?
We are right here, like 5 rows up from the field, and first pitch is coming up. Watch
Be a
this.
beer girl video. That's it. Know anything, Drew? What's that?
So this is a pretty amazing thing in Japan, is that all the people serving beer are beer girls wearing an actual draft beer keg on their back. It's pretty impressive that these young girls can actually carry those big kegs around, but that's something that you don't see in the States. Usually they'll sell plastic bottles to you at the games there, but
First beer is going to be a Kieran.
it's all draft.
Then the
Little hamburgers.
Every burger, hello. Japan's best snack.
I gotta say, those burgers are way better than the vending machine burgers that I had in the last video. So I want to update you guys before I go off. Sound like I'm really intelligent and I know all the stuff about Japanese baseball. I did a little research on my own, but unfortunately today I've had the pleasure of meeting Kota, who has worked in MLB and the Japanese baseball leagues in many different facets. So what were the main things that you did?
I worked for Fukuoka Higher Hawks, started back in 1989. Then I was scouted and I worked for the Seibu Lions. Then I was an interpreter and the director of the Pacific Rim operations for the New York Yankees with Dick Urago.
You guys know the Yankees, right?
Got fired by George Steinbrenner.
But who hasn't?
Yes.
So you're on a good list, that's okay. Pretty incredible.
All in my past life.
That's pretty incredible. So she obviously knows a lot about baseball. So if it sounds like I'm really smart giving you all these statistics about baseball, probably get most of them from her. So back to the game. Eric, what'd you bring for food?
Frozen edamame.
So that was one of the great things that I was mentioning before, is that we can bring any food into the stadium. I remember going to Hiroshima Stadium and people were bringing in giant pizzas from the Costco right outside. So Taigo's got our onigiri and some tea and some other peanuts. What else did you get? American dog. Come on. they call it American dog here in Japan, but really it's just a corn dog. The mascot actually got out and was racing the kids. But one of the cool things that's different in Japan is that many teams have multiple mascots. They may have 2, 3, or 4 mascots just for the team, and they also have cheerleaders. And as I've just found out here, the mascot doesn't let the children win. That mascot was running for his life, and he won. So this is really interesting. Kota just found a very unique advertisement here. Kota, what is that advertisement up there?
It says Toilet Shindanshi, which means toilet inspector.
Yep, that's the job that I do on Sundays.
So are they advertising for Arabaito, or is that one of the sponsors?
One of the sponsors.
That's definitely not something you're going to find at a Major League Baseball game in America as a toilet inspector sponsor. All right, now obviously when you go to a baseball game, you cannot go without having a ballpark dog. Now, a lot of stadiums in the United States and Major League Baseball will claim that they have the best hot dog, but this one here in Yokohama, this one says ever. I mean, that's like the history of the world. Are you going to determine if this is actually the best hot dog ever?
Yeah.
You know it.
says ever.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's your proof right there. Duh.
I know it says it, but Paul is a professional food reviewer, and he is about to do an actual food review of this hot dog on his channel. So I'm going to link it up here for you guys to go check out, but we're about to find out the truth behind this. So as you can see, this is what happens when you go to a baseball game with vloggers. Everybody's got their camera out. Everybody's doing video. So one of the traditions I have when I go to any stadium here in Japan is I got to buy a towel for my nephews. I've got 2 nephews live in Texas. They both play baseball, really good baseball players, but they love these souvenirs from Japan. So haven't got Yokohama yet, so I'm going to buy a Yokohama towel for my nephews. So one more of the really cool, unique things about baseball in Japan is that each team has a cheering section. They actually have a brass band. They have the whole section of the outfield. The home team has the right field, the visiting team has left field, and they have a chant for each player, and you're not allowed to intermix. So if you actually show up in the wrong section with the wrong jersey on, they'll make you change your shirt.
Take him out! Take him out!
Oh, that's right.
What did you do?
Guys, remember, when you're at a game in Japan, you do not yell bad things to the other player. There's no trash talking. There's no poor sportsmanship here. Everything is only good fun. Ganbatte kudasai! American baseball is usually centered around the power hitting, but Japanese baseball is mostly centered around the team aspect of it with bunting and sacrificing. So we got bases loaded, no outs right now, and I have a really strong feeling that the batter just might bunt. Or his goal is to try and hit it to the opposite side of the field so that...
Speak into the mic, we can't hear you.
Sorry. So I'm sure the batter's either going to try and hit to the opposite field so that he can advance the runner, or get it up in the air so that a sacrifice fly will score the runners as well. The bases are loaded with no outs, so the batter's going to try and get something through the infield. All right, let's see what he does. just as I was talking about how he was probably going to bunt or sacrifice, well, he did. He got all 4 of them in with a grand slam. What an incredible experience. Subarashi! Woo! So I mentioned earlier that baseball teams here in Japan have mascots and cheerleaders. But what I didn't mention is that even the visiting team brings their cheerleaders and mascots, and the home team will play their music so that they can do their cheers and chants as well. Who's sexy girl? They're saying go sexy. Sexy girl. Sexy girl, not sexy girl. Sexy girl. That's what I thought you'd say. Sexy girl. No, sexy girl. Alright guys, you can see the balloons are all coming out. This is the way that they do the 7th inning stretch here in Japan. They all blow balloons, and they do a song, and then they release them. Watch closely.
I can't get it in.
That was the most disgusting thing ever. There's people slobber falling from the sky. It was just slobber everywhere. It was raining slobber. Beer. But do you know what the tradition of the balloons represents?
Well, it started out in Koshien when the ancient tigers were in the dark ages. To get the fans' enthusiasm going, they started with this.
So it was a marketing thing.
Exactly. And it spread it all
All the teams use it except for the Swallows, right?
Exactly, yes. Jingu Stadium is a nationally owned stadium, so the Swallows don't own that stadium, and because of the personnel and expenses, they can't do it in Jingu.
So another little fun fact for you guys that I just learned today too.
First baseman slides in.
So the pitcher that just came in for the Baystars is a guy who used to play for my team, Texas Rangers. One of the cool things about that is that in Japan, they are only allowed 4 foreign-born players on a team, and he is one of the ones that the Baystars contracted.
But it could be
It's pretty incredible.
Speak into the mic. Come on, we can't hear you.
Those are one of the other. I get so nervous when there's a microphone in front of me.
Look behind you, Ryan.
Okay,
Take 2.
all right.
Also stand up.
Now I feel like a politician.
And let every other power know that this hemisphere intends to remain the master of its own house.
I forgot what I was saying. Let's cut to a commercial.
Can you guys make sure to subscribe to Eric Surf 6? He's just a random guy.
So guys, if you haven't yet, every one of my friends here has a YouTube channel. I want you guys to go down in the description, hit the links to their channels, go subscribe to them right now, watch all their videos, and then when you're done with that, come back and finish watching this one. Taiko doesn't really have a YouTube channel, but she actually runs my YouTube channel.
Instagram,
But she
superstar,
has
Instagram.
I'll put her Instagram right here. Maybe. Yeah. Another thing to keep in mind is we are now in the 8th inning, and usually in American baseball, they stop serving beer and alcoholic beverages after the 7th inning. So there's that. All right, Yokohama just scored another run. It's 8-2 in the bottom of the 8th. I have a very strong feeling this game won't go to a tie, but I did want to let you know that if you come to Japan and the game goes to the 12th inning, it can officially end in a tie. American baseball, the game can go up to 26. I think the longest game is 26 or 27 innings, and they continued on until there was a winner.
What is a kind group?
That's how you should enter a game. No more of this running from the bullpen to the mound. You should be driven in a hybrid Honda. That is pretty awesome. ダメよ、ダメよ。
ダメ、あ、ダメ言われちゃった。
ダメ、ダメ、ダメ、ダメ。
そういうことやっちゃいけないの、日本では。
Oh. The last pitch of the game. Oh, here we go. Yokohama just won the game. All the little omiyages that they gave out before the game were blue, so everybody held them up just now and in a ceremony as they sung the victory song. Alright, so now that the game is over, nobody's actually even left the stadium yet. Everybody is still here waiting to hear the hero speech. And the hero speech is really cool because they pick the MVP of the game, but instead of just talking to the media and the television, they make an announcement and talk to the entire audience. So everybody stays here. It's a very interactive thing with the fans. What an amazing experience here in Yokohama, in Japan. If you're ever in Japan around baseball season, make it a goal of yours to get out to one of the baseball games at any of the stadiums because every team has great traditions, every team is fun to watch. The experience here is like no other in any other parts of the world. It's just full of energy, full of excitement the entire time. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you check out my friends' links down below. Hit the like, leave us a comment, and go be awesome. We'll see you on the next one. Japan, everything is draft, so you're going to be getting draft beer.
So he's flying.
I'm going to get a beer. I'm going to get a beer. Well, this great experience was capped off with an amazing little concert here and some fireworks. Just really incredible.
Excuse me, you already finished your video. We don't need this part.
This is the outtakes part where I try and do another outro and I fail horribly.
Hey, come on. Hey, come on. Just get that.
It's okay. I told them to like and subscribe while I was over there.
No. Losing my voice. Ready?